Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Gerard Black in the Philippines with the Truth. I want to thank you for thank you for welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by, checking me out. You know, thank all my subscribers. My let me check this dude out. I'm getting a lot of those days. My puppy sees me talking and says, "Who the hell is he talking to? What's the matter with you? Here, come here." Don't get so excited. Don't get so excited. Here. I give these little bits. I just throw them on the floor and then they go crazy for a while. No, get out of here. And then I have this as a deterrent. Bam, kabong. All my scallywags, all my triggers and peaches, all of you, welcome to my channel, man. I really appreciate you. And don't forget, I'm ashamed of myself to only say 3,000. My God. I see other, I like to make 1 million, or we're coming to our first 100,000, subscribers. And I'm only asking for 3. So help me out by subscribing and share me with a friend, okay? And don't forget to like. For some reason, it helps something, but if you like it, hit like. I don't pay much attention to it. But what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to share with you a text with one of my girlfriends. I'm going to share with you the whole thread so you get an idea of my conversation with other girls, I guess, whatever, with my girlfriends. But first, I'm going to give you the backstory on this girl. This girl here, when I was living in Cebu, most people by now knew that I'm up around this time, which is 3:30 in the morning. I've been up since like 1. So a few people knew this. Plus people in the States, that's when they hit me up. They hit me up around that time. You might see a couple of them flash on the screen if they pop up, I don't know. But anyway, I call it the G hours. And the way I adapted myself to the G hours was that when I was doing my time, I was in mess hall, which means that I help prepare breakfast or clean the kitchen or whatever. And when you're sleeping, the guard has to wake people who work in the mess hall up early. And so there's one CO. Look. Oh, let me take care of them because they're walking around and the mothers want to feed them, and I don't want to take the chance of them knocking over my phone. Okay, so just hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, let me finish telling you about the guard, and you used to wake me up because I got distracted and I lost my train of thought. When the guard would come by, he would take his nightstick and bang, 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 bang on the bed, and I would jump up like that. And I see him go down, bang, bang. And I said to myself, you will never again wake me up like that. So from that moment on, every morning I would get up at 1 a.m., 2 a.m. on my own. And because I was up, he had to be up. Because he normally be sleeping about that time. But as long as someone was awake, he had to be awake. And that's where I got into the habit of waking up at 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning. Mia, let them in there. Let Ichiban in there. Go in there, Ichiban.
Ichiban, come.
Because she's running around. I don't want her to knock the phone down. That's Okimi. Okimi. Okimi, go inside. Go to bed.
Come here. I should drink water.
That's Luna. I'm Ichiban.
Ichiban.
I mean Okimi. Put Okimi inside because the puppies fall around. I don't want them to knock over the phone. Okay, Mia just woke up and see a little excitement. Ooh. So that contradicts my being the only one awake in this world, which I am. I woke her up when I was yelling at the puppies. But anyway, people have come to realize that during that time of morning, I'm the only person awake. maybe in their eyes. But I like to think I am. I like to think I'm the only person awake, only person up in the world. Just like now, if it wasn't for my interruption, I'm the only person up in the world, So, and that's when I feel that I'm my most productive. I've already been working on the magazine a little bit, and I try to answer some whatever I need to answer around this time. So anyway, um, this one girl, she is a madam. If you don't know what a madam is, look it up. No, a madam is someone who, see, there's something popping up now. I don't know. I should have turned the what you call it off. But a madam is someone who procures, companions with foreigners when they come to the Philippines. She's very good at it. She has a string of girls, or whatever or that she can tap into. So around this time, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, she would text me and say, Gerard, can I come by? And depending upon where I am working or how deep I am in my work, I either say yes or no. And she would always come by, and she always have something to sell me. Rather be a phone, or rather be an iPad, or rather be a watch. she she always had something she wanted to sell me. And so often the time I would buy it because I know she really needs the money more than anything else. And I know where she probably got it from. Probably got it from my last, dun-dun-dun-dun. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so I would buy it. And there were times when I would buy stuff from her, and she's Gerard, let me take this, and I'll be right back in an hour with it. I said, okay. So she would sell me something, take it, and go put it in a pawn shop. That's what type of girl she was. But the most thing I would always remember her for. There was a time when I didn't have anything, and I'm living in a condominium. It's late night. I have no money. I had nothing to eat and everything. And so, she called I said, "Wait a minute." I said, I'm hungry." So she said, "Oh, you hungry?" And I said, "Yeah." So she took a cab from where she was at, and she had purchased food, and she put it in a cab and then dropped it off at the guardhouse in my condominium. So I went down and got it. So I will always remember her, for her willing to do that for me. When someone shows their gratitude toward me, I don't forget it. I don't kick them to the side, and 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 they hold a special place in my heart. So anyway, so that's what type of person she was. Now, I was also the first Black American she was with, and at least that's what she told me. Get out of here! I knew it moved. The puppy's right here. Go! My camera moved, and I said, how the hell did that happen? Okay, let me just move it back a little bit. Okay. Okay. So, so the old thing, once you go black, you never go back. It may spark something in her. So the next time, she had gotten somebody, and she said, "John, I have another Black American." I said, "Oh, okay, great." She would always check in with me, and she said, "His name is Tupac." I said, "What?" His name is Tupac. So ever since then, whenever she happened to get somebody or someone black, I said, "Oh, you got another Tupac." It's Tupac, because that's what she referred Black Americans as. Tupac. So anyway, so it's always funny to me. I said, "Oh, you got another Tupac." And so now she texted me yesterday. Now she's the type of girl that she always. Me and I had gone to Cebu one time, and we were in a hotel, and she met her, and they all got along together and did a video. If you look, you'll find it. I'm not going to tell you her name. You have to look for it, because it's just that simple. You know. So anyway, what happened was that we had gone to Cebu and what have you, and she met him, as I said. We had a good time together. So every now and then she would text me about someone. Now, she's the kind of girl, she's an exhibitionist. I need to point this out. She is a stone cold exhibitionist. She likes showing her body. Yeah, she has two beautiful daughters, one Korean and one half Korean and one half Japanese. And she loves showing off her daughter, but more so, she loves showing off her own body. So it wasn't uncommon for her to send me a text and boom, okay, here we go. Okay, very nice, very nice. Okay, very nice, very nice. And Mia would see, I said, Mia, what can I say? She's just an exhibitionist. It's no big deal, you know what I'm saying? And then finally, Mia was getting upset. So finally I said, look, baby, will you stop sending these? My wife is getting very upset because she looks at my phone. I don't hide my phone from her. If it pops up, it's in my phone, it's in my phone. You see? So anyway, so she kind of curtailed it. She has to stop because she sent me something recently, but she kind of curtailed it, quite a bit. Wait a minute. Okay, I kind of forgot where I was. The puppies started getting rambunctious. So I put them outside, and once I sat down, they found a plastic bottle container. Started playing, which was making a lot of noise, and I just had it. When I took the bottle and threw it. They'll be glad it wasn't one of their asses. That's why now they're getting to the age where they got to go. They got to go. Any means necessary, they got to go. So anyway, so oh yeah, she's an exhibitionist. So anyway, whenever she got a new person, they always call him Tupac. So she texted me a couple of days, about a week ago, and told me that she met somebody who's coming to the Philippines and like this, and I think it's from Korea. He's a teacher, and one of those type of things. So I said, okay, great. Congratulations. Whenever she gets a new mark, she always tells me that she got a new mark. So I always say, okay, get your money, girl, get your money, get your money. One of those type of things. And so when she sent me a picture of him at the airport, I said, that boy ain't from Korea. So I chat with him, I kick it with him. If I kick it with, it's okay. I have no problem rapping to him. Not to kind of know what his game plan is. 'Cause I know what his game plan is to be part of the 3 Fs. Find them, flock them, and forget about them. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. And so she was with him for 2 nights and 1 day. So she texted me and she said, I never got money with Tupac. Because I already talked to the boy, your boy, young boy, he's ripping and running, that's what he's going to do. He's going to notch his belt all through the Philippines. And so she says, he is different. I've been with him for 2 nights and boom, boom, and he just only gave me fare. I said, baby, I said, and then I text her, and what did you learn by that? Learn from that? I'm just very sad here. Not like you helping me. Well, those days are gone, but whatever. And then she says, please, if he contacts me, don't say that. I said, no, I'm not. She says, I'm just crying here. Oh, okay, so you got played. Now, what I mean that you got played is that you got somebody who got you. You know what I'm saying? You want to run around and mark all these caps or whatever it is, and live, taking resorts and all that stuff like this or whatever. And someone came and played you. Don't be mad. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. You know what I'm saying? You just got caught. She says, I'm not happy with him because he already knows that I'm struggling for money. Now, everybody, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to make a generalization. Everybody who comes here and knows that a large majority of the Filipinos are struggling. They don't have, the resources that someone from another country is coming. Otherwise they would go to that country. So everybody's kind of struggling. So she's mad because he only gave a car fare. I said, well, he don't need to give you nothing else. He got what he want. If you didn't get what you want before you lay down and spread your legs, well, then that's your fault. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so he is very wise in the wrong. Okay, he says he's just like to take advantage of the Filipina. Yeah, yeah. So you take advantage of the foreigners. Fair exchange ain't no robbery. You got caught. You got played. You know, he's just a very wise in the wrong way. And then I put, you don't know, you don't know they all do. He just flocked, flocked you twice. Stop crying about it and get on your job and get another one. That's why he meets a lot of girls, but nobody sticks with him just because maybe of his attitude. Okay, thanks for advice, Gerard. So she says he meets a lot of girls, but nobody sticks with him. He doesn't want anybody to stick with him. He doesn't want to have somebody, by his side while he's in the Philippines. He is someone who's just running through the Philippines. The girls, he's here on a certain amount of time, and he's going to knock off as many as he can and go home and have fantastic stories and pictures and videos to prove it. you know, um, uh, and that he wants to meet a lot of girls. Supposedly, him and his friend will be somewhere tonight, and the girls, and they don't have girls. I didn't leave him here because he is alone here, and he doesn't know anybody. See, now she's concerned about his well-being. Why would you be concerned about his well-being after he played you? Could there be something more other than money, what she wants or what she's getting? I'm not going to read any more text. You kind of get the idea of my conversation with this person. I try to give her encouragement. So what does it matter? To you, you did not get money, so why you care about him at all? You know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember, a Filipina's only full intent for those who are not looking for long-term, marriage relationship is to get money. Is to get money. I remember when with her, she'd have there were a number of times she'd have anything to eat or any place to live. And I try to help her find a place to live and etc. But it's like that a lot of times, especially when you're dealing with girls who are hustlers. You see, she's a hustler. You know what I'm saying? We have an expression called hustling backwards, which may be what happened with this Tupac situation. You let it get out of hand, let it get out of control. And often at time, she would, say that, that the money was small. Well, that's your fault. That you see, everybody is here for something. You see, you have to find out what that something is. Why are you here? Oh, you want money? Okay, then how much? Now, I don't know if you remember the story I told you, but when I used to go to this club named Why Not, Why Not is a place where a lot of girls are there, a lot of foreigners there, a lot of hookups there, at Why Not, and and after it's over with, those who didn't catch anybody, or those who don't have a way home or whatever, are usually outside, and normally they're willing to grab anybody, anybody that can take them home, anybody can take them to, anyone they can make money with or what have you. So my always want to appear like a player. You know, I see a girl, and she'll walk up to me and says, "Hi, how are you doing?" I said, "Okay." So I'm on my scooter, and she says, "Well, where you going?" I said, "Look, have you eaten?" She says, "No." I said, "You want some barbecue?" She says, "Yes." Now, mind you, this is some nice looking girls. She says, "Okay." I said, "Come on, I'll go buy you barbecue." So we get on the bike, and I drive her to a restaurant, to one of the outdoor barbecue grill places, and we have barbecue. So in the meantime, we're chit chatting, shooting the willy bobo, for a little bit about our family, like this, or what have you, like that. And so after it's finished, so I said, "Okay, so what are you doing?" She says, "Well, I'm out here making money." I said, "Oh." I said, "How much money you want?" She said, 1,000. I said, "Oh, you want 1,000, huh?" I said, "I'll tell you what. I will give you 1,000 pesos. But if I give you that 1,000 pesos, you're going to work very, 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 very hard for it. Or I'll give you 500 pesos and take you home." And she goes, "I've done this a couple of times." She said, "What?" "You give me 1,000 pesos and I have to work very hard with you? Very, very hard with you in bed? Very hard?" I said, "Yeah." "Or you give me 500 and I go home?" I said, "Yeah, I'll take you home." "I take the 500. I said, "Good." I said, "Smart girl. Smart girl." You see, it's not, not everybody is a double OG. I mean, sometimes, I save face because when I left the club, they said, "Wow, he's taking her home. Wow, good for him." When in all actuality, I'm just leaving the scene and taking her somewhere to get something to eat and take her home. And that's how I do things. But anyway, you know. So I think my time is up right about now. So I just want to share that little story with you, about my hot mess. That's a clue. So if you see the name Hot Mess, you know who it is. I knew I was going to give you that much. But anyway, this is Gerard, Black in the Philippines with the truth. Remember, dreams are nothing more than plans awaiting action. Never disrespect the elderly and always pull someone up. And sometimes you're the only one to see your vision. And the best revenge in life is to live good. I'm living good today. I hope you are too. And if you're lucky enough to have a woman like Ollie Woodson, former lead singer of the Temptation One song, treat her like a lady. And ladies, if you're lucky enough to have a good man like me, make him feel like a king. And you know, um, living here in the Philippines is very nice, man. It's very nice. Being married to a Filipino is how you handle it. You know, Uh, I think I'm handling well. And you know what? As Chris Christopherson once sung, watch closely now. I love you like a love song, baby. May you live to be 100, and me 100 minus a day. So I'll never know that nice people like you have gone away. I will always love you more. I'll talk to you later. Peace.